Cheers, everybody. Welcome back to another beer review. Looking forward to this. We got a supermarket release, but I thought myself, this may be a good one. We've got a Brooklyn Brewery double IPA. This has been available in Tesco for the past 2 or 3 weeks, and we've got a can of their Butterfly Photobomb. Now, I've done a couple of Brooklyn beers. What came out with this one? I've done the Sriracha Ace, which I absolutely love, by the way, and this lime lager thing. Anyway, according to some people who've been commenting on my videos, that this is actually brewed in Sweden and imported into the UK. I don't know anything else, so we'll have a look. And it has, on this, I actually say it, brewed and canned in Sweden by Brooklyn, Stockholm, and it's imported into the UK. But I would say it would be pretty faithful to the recipe they have back in America. So there you go. I shall read to you what it says on the back. It says, a juicy double IPA with notes of freshly peeled tangerines, coconut milk, sweet passion fruit, thanks to plenty of Sabro. Keep it cold and drink it fresh. Not a massive fan of Sabro, to be honest. The beers are, I do pick up beers with Sabro in, but I'm not really, it doesn't really whet me appetite, Sabro hops. There seems to be a certain style to the beers that I've had with Sabro in, which don't really resonate with me. But I should give this a go because I've got a feeling it might be a good beer. Got a feeling. £4 a pop out of Tesco. Let's get a whiff. Straight off, there's for me, a hint of dankness with, I'll say a hint of coconut there. Not much, but let's just pour it out. Give it a go, like you do. There's there's a few new double IPAs available in Tesco at the moment. I think I've picked up most of them now. So you'll be getting them over the next couple of weeks, just before I head off to Spain for 10 days of drinking Belgian beer. God, that's going to be hard, isn't it? 10 days of drinking Belgian beer in the sun. God, it's a hard life. So, stick that there like you do. Let's have a look at it. Well, first of all, it's not as hazy as I was expecting. It poured slightly creamy. When you pour it, you can look at the pour. It's like a creamy swirl to it as it went into the glass. So it's not as hazy. A medium flow of carbonation going up, and kind of like a spacious looking head. Let's get a whiff. And again, this coconutty type dankness is there. Not a lot else. So I'm going to go in. Let's see what this one's about. Cheers, everyone. Oh, you get some coconut there, didn't you? As you go in, big waft of sweet. It's very sweet. Really sweet for me, anyway, as you go in. Then you get hit with this coconut. It's kind of like Sabro overload for me. It's got like big wafts of coconut coming through. That coconut is hiding that ABV totally for me. That's why I've overplied it with a coconut. It's kind of wow. The mouthfeel is relatively soft, but for me, with that big ABV of 8.4, they really needed to hide it, and that's what they've done. They've just got like swathed it full of coconutiness and sweetness, and that's what they've done with it. What do I think of it? Well, first of all, I wouldn't be buying this again. I just wouldn't. I think, when you're brewing beer and you're brewing beer to this level of ABV, um, unless you're a really, really, really good brewer, you will be using certain flavourings and everything to hide that ABV, the strength of the beer, in the taste. Because I've said it all along, what puts people off a lot from strong beers is that alcohol taste, that alcohol presence in taste. It's slightly tropical. I wouldn't say it's juicy, um, but we've got this big load of coconut in this, which is carrying that beer through. If you don't like coconut, don't buy this beer. It's not for you. It really isn't. Again, again. Yeah, it's like a creamy. There's like a creaminess of coconut milk for me in that. Definitely. Um, what do I think of it? To be honest, I'm slightly disappointed. Um, for me, I was, out of all the double IPAs which are in Tesco's at the moment, um, I honestly thought this one would be the better one. I haven't tried the Buxton and I haven't tried the Vocation. I've got them over there at the Northern Monk. They'll be coming up on the channel. But for me, I'm a little bit disappointed with this because it just feels slightly, I don't know, slightly adjunct heavy in a way because of this coconut. Um, as far as any other flavours which are concerned, there could be a bit of peeled tangerine in there. Um, and it is relatively soft. I do like the mouthfeel. Um, but it's slightly sickly with that coconut. I couldn't drink more than one can of it. Um, but, double IPA in the supermarket. For some reason, all these brewers think we're in the UK, we're a bunch of pissheads and we need double IPAs in the supermarkets. To be honest, for me, don't bother brewing a double IPA if it's not going to be good. That's the way I look at it. For me, yeah, a little bit disappointed. Would I buy it again? No. Is it a terrible double IPA? I don't think it's terrible. I just think it's an acquired taste. There's some people out there who would love that. I'd like to know the amount of Sabro they got in that. It'd be interesting. But overall, it gets a slightly from me. If you like it, God bless you. You like it. For me, I think I'll give that one a miss again. It's not the best, but it could have been really, really good. See you on the next one. Bib bib.